Welcome back, guys, to RedLip Talk Podcast. It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva. We're a little loud today, but I'm excited about this show, right? I'm so excited because we have a special guest in the building on today. We have none other than Latasha Hales with us. She's an author, she's a minister, she's an entrepreneur, she's a professionalism. It's so many things that she's doing in the community, and we're excited about. I can't wait to this interview. But before we get into that, let's go into our intro. Just know that this segment is brought to you by Still Body today. Still Body, you know, we always talk about Still Body, right? We call it the panacea of wellness. The panacea of wellness. I take it. I've lost 20 pounds off it. And when you do it consistent, you have the energy. It increases your energy, your libido, and it's no type of chemical based pill. It's all organic. It's all holistic. So we thank Dr. Kendra for always sponsoring us and always being a sponsor of RedLip Talk Podcast and supporting everything we do at New Orleans Talk Network. Let's get into Spice Divas, right? So Spice Divas Beauty Bar, we are definitely taking clients. You can book with any of the amazing stylists at Spice Divas Beauty Bar. You can book with Mocha. You can book with Keyshawn. You can book with Deja. We have new to the team, Kikaya. You can definitely book with her. You can book with Tyson. And shout out to all our Job One participants. Yeah, we have some Job One participants in the building that's helping us shampoo and everything else, and they're doing amazing job. Nyla, Nija, and Bree, y'all are doing an amazing job keeping the salon tidy. I just want to give y'all out on RedLip Talk Podcast because we really appreciate you guys. We appreciate the city of New Orleans and the mayor's program for even having that program for the youth, because they really do need it. It keeps them grounded, and then not only that, it's teaching work ethics, and they can get some great information from being in a salon with entrepreneurs that have been in the game, veterans that have been in the game. Also, I want you to definitely watch our last episode, which is episode 55, and we discuss the benefits of being on our Pink Power promotion. And the Pink Power promotion, I want to go into that because a lot of people ask, what is it? That's why I have on my pink. That's why I have my pink hair. That's why I have my pink shades. We have only 11 spots left. This is like a grand promotion, guys. A lot of people was asking me, Chriselle, what is it that you're going to do again to help us with our business? You did billboards 4 or 5 times, and y'all, billboards was 4 or 5 times with at least 15 or 20 businesses within the billboard. So God gave me this thing called PPP, which is Pink Power Promotion. And in that Pink Power promotion is 7 to 8 things that we're going to give to you as far as promotion. I got some good news on today. I'm going to go into it a little bit about what you're going to get for the Pink Power promotion, and it's so affordable, guys. It's so affordable. What you're going to get in that Pink Power promotion, if you're listening to me right now and you did the billboards, you know that it was very reasonable and very affordable, and it's around the same price bracket of that because I wanted to make it affordable for everyone. But you're getting more than what you did with billboards. What the main thing that you're getting, the 7 things, I'm gonna go slow because I want y'all to really get it, all what you're getting. The first thing that you're gonna get is 2 professional headshots from Majestic Photography with Sean Johnson. Y'all saw my pink headshot. It's been all on social media and stuff, and he did a great job. And actually, if you're tuned into us right now, they're posting it right now on the actual YouTube. So you get that. You get 2 professional headshots, right? You get a flyer from that headshot with all your information on it from my brother, Young Guap, from Fresh Graphics LLC, and you can use that flyer, right, in every platform there is. You can use that flyer on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What Twitter is, I guess it's X now. It's not Twitter anymore. It's X. It's X. So you can use it on X. So you get that as well. You get to be a guest on our podcast, to sit and get interviewed on the podcast. You get your flyer to be pushed within our New Orleans Talk Network. You also get, now, guys, I keep going, is a lot. You also get a 15-second commercial done by New Orleans Talk Network that will play on ESPN New Orleans 100.3. You get that as well. So you can go on a Monday on and listen to your actual commercial play within there. You also get to be on the platform of Spice Diva's Beauty Bar. As far as, like, I have like 5,000 followers on my actual Facebook, so you get to be promoted on there, and a reoccurring promotion that you will get to be on Red Lip Talk podcast. So you get all of these things in one. So that is so exciting. And also, this the wham bam. Okay. You also get to speak at our prayer breakfast. We're going to have a prayer breakfast. We're going to call it the Pink Power Prayer Breakfast. And that's going to be at the end of July, or a tentative date when the church is available in August. The reason we want to do that, because we want to create a networking system, not just for women, but for entrepreneurs, that we gird one another, because it does take a village. It takes a village. So we want to gird one another in this PPP. We're asking that if you have a business or you have something, I know, like for the billboards, what was great about it, for the billboards, everybody was posting each other stuff. So you got this grand networking system going all at once on social media, on the social media platforms. I hope I didn't forget anything, but that's what the Pink Power promotion is about. We want you to be a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, all you have to do is message me through Instagram, Facebook, or contact me at 504-352-4963, and you're going to hear it's only a deposit you have to put down, guys. A deposit of $125 right now, and then you could pay your remainder when you actually shoot and do your commercial. And it's very feasible and it's affordable. And we want you to be a part of that. It's the PPP, baby. And don't forget it. We don't want you to miss it. We have some current news that's going on. My girl Tamika Falls is doing a reset. And 2024, it's called Cuts Brunch Business Event. We got our tickets, y'all, at Spice Diva's Beauty Bar. It's gonna be July 1st of 2024 from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's never too late to follow your dreams. They say it's never too late to follow your dreams. So we really want you to really, if you're a stylist out there, if you're in the beauty industry, get your ticket. Contact Tamika Falls, and she's definitely she'll come to your salon if you need a ticket. I know the tickets are $100, and for students $50, but she might be doing an early bird special. She might be doing a special right now. Don't wait till it's sold out. I know her vendors are sold out. So I really want you guys to really contact my girl and be a part of that. Again, it's never too late to follow your dreams. A 71-year-old woman makes history as the oldest contestant competed in Miss Texas USA. Sometimes, guys, production, they give it this current news. 71 years old, and she's a contestant, and she's beautiful. Look at her. Oh my God, y'all see her? Oh God, she's beautiful. It's never too late. That was a good one. That's a good one production as far as beauty professional and beauty industry. So y'all, now I gotta really get in the gym. She's 71 years old and she looked that gorgeous at 71 years old. So we want y'all to definitely follow your dreams and your heart. Don't you go nowhere because we have none other than author Latasha Hale in the building. She's not only an author, again, she's a business coach. She's a life coach. She's a minister. She's a communications consultant. And guys, she poured out into me, even us just talking about her coming on the podcast. So I want y'all not to go nowhere. Don't stay tuned. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and you are tuned in to now Red Lip Talk episode 57. Mwah. Diva, the marketing diva. I gotta get used to it. Red Lip Divas, the marketing diva. Red Lip Divas, the marketing diva. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, the host of Red Lip Talk podcast. Check me out every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Where do I begin? We have so many amazing guests from politicians, gospel artists, barbers, beauticians, entrepreneurs, and so much more. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, definitely tune in so you can see what we're doing every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Mwah!
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Get Glammed Up by Keyshawn. Tune into Red Lip Talk Podcast.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
Red Lip Divas, the marketing diva. Welcome back, y'all. I'm so into this new jingle. Spice Divas, Red Lip. It makes you hype. Welcome back to Red Lip Talk Podcast. We on episode 57, and we so excited about this beautiful guest that we have with us on today. We have Latasha Hale in the building, but I want to tell them a little bit about her before we get into it. She's a life coach, a business coach, a communication consultant, and Latasha is a minister as well. She has written 3 devotionals and prayer journals, and her journals were created for those who are on a journey to go deeper in their walk with God. And we welcome you to the show, your presence, your anointing. We thank you because you poured out to me when we just was talking. That's what I love. You poured out to me. We on the phone, and I think we were talking. I think we was on the phone about 30, 40 minutes.
About 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes, right? Right, Latasha?
About 45 minutes.
Yes. So, I really appreciate you coming on, Minister Hales. And a lot of people, they get away from their journey and their walk with God. We often think that we can do things ourselves.
Definitely.
So tell us why. I went into the why of why you started this, started your journals and stuff, and tell us why and who your journals are for.
Okay, so I have 3 journals. 21 days of increasing your faith. I have a 14-day healing devotional and prayer journal, but I also have the 30-day purpose-filled boss.
Okay.
So the 30-day purpose-filled boss came about because, and I'm going to be transparent.
Okay, go ahead.
I referred a friend to a church member for a job.
Okay.
And when she went and met with her, she came back and she said, "She go to church?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "She go to church with you?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, I would have never thought that."
My Lord.
So when I had the conversation with the individual, she said, "Well, we can't mix business and God." And I said, "Why not?"
Yeah.
I don't understand. She said, "Oh no, I don't bring all of that in my business." So then it made me kind of not upset, but concerned.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the first one was the purpose-filled boss, and just explaining who God created us to be. If we look at Proverbs 31, she's a businesswoman.
Yeah.
The entire Proverbs 31 is talking. I know in churches we talk about the Proverbs 31 woman as a wife.
Okay.
But in actuality, God created us to be bosses.
Yes.
God created us to do business and do business well.
Yeah.
And to represent the kingdom in our businesses.
Yeah. Why separate?
We can't separate.
We can't separate.
Within the Purpose-Filled Boss Journal, one of the things I say is let God be your business partner.
Yeah.
Because he know way more than we know.
Yes.
So
and he can lead us.
He can lead us and show us where to go. Sometimes we're spinning our wheels trying to do it on our own.
Yes.
When if we just invite him in it, it changes everything.
Yes.
So the other journals, the 14-day healing devotional and prayer journal and the 21-day faith prayer journal and devotional is for people who, like me, I didn't grow up in church. I didn't grow up in ministry. I, sought the Lord myself as an adult.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you're in church or you're new in church or maybe you've been going your entire life and you never were really into it.
Yeah.
People are talking and having these conversations and you know the story and you know the story of, and you're like,
no,
I really don't.
I
really don't know that story.
Yeah.
Or even you're quoting scripture out of repetition, but you really don't know what it means. So these journals were created for people who know what they want.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to get it. They don't know where to get it.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine called it a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Because it is God's desire that none perish.
Yeah.
So why not create an opportunity for people to have it in their hands? Because when you're going through it and now you got to study it and figure it out and find it out, that's hard.
Yeah, that is hard.
That's hard. But when
you got to find the scriptures to match up to where your life is going and what your life is going at that moment. Yes.
And sometimes you just don't have the capacity to do so.
Yeah.
You don't have the know-how or the strength or even, okay, where do I go?
Yeah.
Like in the 21 Days of Faith journal, it talks about, okay, what is faith?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we can think faith is one thing and it's something completely different. It talks about, okay, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay, that's cute. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Tell me what that means, because I can repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and not have a clue what that means. So having something at your hands that can give you that push. Now, is this a end all be all? No.
Yeah.
It's a start.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity to start.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going through something and I'm going through a healing, I don't want to hear you talk about money.
Come on.
I don't want to hear you talk about prosperity.
Oh, Jesus.
Because the money can't heal my body.
Ooh,
but if my faith is getting weary, I don't want to hear you talk about business.
Yeah.
I need something to build my faith, increase my faith. So these journals were created for people like me who did not grow up in church, who don't always know what these scriptures mean, to give you more insight and to give you some things to speak over your life, to declare over your life, over your body, over your family, over your business. And oftentimes we don't have that.
We don't have
because nobody's sitting in church raising their hand saying, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to sit in church
It's
and
almost like the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Like if you in a business, if you at a business meeting or you ask something and a person you don't understand, you don't want to seem like you're the
Yep.
stupid person by raising your hand. It takes some time to be like, look, I got a question.
Yes.
But what I do like about each one of your journals, I love the fact that you gave days, because
Yes.
numbers represent a lot in Christianity.
Yes.
And people don't realize
People
that.
do not
So I like
realize
the way
that.
you did the 14 day, the 21 day, the 30 day.
Yes.
I like that.
Because every instance of life, every season of life has different time frames. But we understand that it takes time to create a habit, a system. It's not one and done. You're not going to do it one time and it's done and it's finished and it's complete and I know everything and I got it all together.
Yeah.
But the hardest thing to do is start.
Yeah.
The hardest thing to do is start, because
Yeah.
where do I start?
Yeah.
Where do I go first? Who do I ask? What am I supposed to
To
believe?
do. What am I
So,
supposed to do?
and especially when you don't have somebody guiding you.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you don't have somebody guiding you, when you're leading other people, but you don't know,
Yeah.
where do you start?
Let me tell you this. While you talking, God was put in my head that, often, like you say, where do you start? If you leading other people and you don't know where to go, especially if you don't know where to go when your cup is empty.
Yes.
Something happened to me 2 weeks, but maybe last week or something like that, and I was weary in my spirit because of things that's done, and I'm usually the poor, like pouring out to people, trying to make things. And I was riding with my son, bringing him to practice, and then God began to deal with me, and I just started crying. I had my shades on, so my son didn't know what was going on, but I cried for like an hour, or the whole ride, bringing him to practice and this and that, and I was just listening to God, praying to God, and He said, "This is what I want." Although I know the word, He speaks to me, I hear stuff, but He said, I want you to be able to activate the Holy Spirit within me. I want you to activate it.
Yes.
See, you got away from that. You trying to do everything yourself and not trying to activate me. Another thing is, these are great tools, because if I am weary, I can pick up the purpose-filled boss 30 days. I can pick up the 14 healing devotional and prayer journal. I can pick up 21 days of increasing your faith devotional and prayer journal. And I know this a tool. I don't gotta go to nobody and tell them everything that's going on, and I'm weary because I'm supposed to be quote unquote Minister Hale, or I'm supposed to be quote unquote Spice Divas, who she supposed to got it together.
Yes.
And if I confide, we just heard that in the car riding here, you gotta watch who you to confide in. You gotta open that word and blow breath on it.
Yes.
And somebody say, sick 'em, Holy Spirit, sick 'em.
And sometimes when you are the quote unquote strong friend,
Yeah.
when you tell people you're weary, even and they mean good. They mean good. Let
You
me
gonna
say
be
that.
all right.
Just pray. I did that.
Yeah.
Just speak the word. I did that.
Yeah.
You still need something more, but you need it where it's for you.
Yeah.
I don't need it where it's a blanketed statement.
Yeah.
I need it to be broken down, because in this moment, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
So when you have, like you said, a tool, because I believe God gives us tools. He gives us a toolbox.
Yeah.
And He gives us all these tools. And when something happens, it's, oh wait, I got that in my box.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I got that in my box.
Yeah.
And just understanding that God is not trying to hide His word from us.
Yes.
He's not trying to make it to where it's so difficult, so deep that we don't get it.
Yeah.
You know,
I hate that when people try to be so, oh my God, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, stop using religion and trying to be so deep where people don't understand what you're saying, or trying to seem so like up there elevated where people don't relate. People want to relate.
Hard. It's hard because everybody's trying to uphold an image. Everybody wants to seem okay.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the one always needing a shoulder. Sometimes you just want to pull yourself up.
Yes.
And but you need something to do so.
Yeah.
If you fall, you'll lean on something to pick yourself up.
Yes.
If you're hurt, you get a crutch, or you get you have something to assist you back up.
Yes.
So this is what this is, to assist you back up.
Yes.
And with the purpose-filled boss, is to show you that doing this without God, it ain't the best decision.
It's not.
Because there's people who have opted to do it without God, who've been in business for years and years and years, and you see nothing.
Yeah.
And then you see somebody who starts today and they blossom tomorrow.
Yeah.
So keeping God in the middle, asking
first.
God, okay, going back to the why is this so important to you? Why is the hair industry so important to you?
Yeah.
Because it may not be that for somebody else.
Yes.
Understanding your why. Why do you do this?
Yeah.
Why is this what you want to do?
Yeah.
Why do you believe? Because one of the things I say in the Purpose-Filled Boss Journal, whatever it is that God has called you to do, it is not business as usual. It's not business as usual. He has a purpose for you being there.
Yeah.
He has a purpose for you doing hair. He has a purpose for you being a teacher.
Yeah.
He has a purpose for you being that business owner,
Yes.
being that mentor, being that
Yes.
entrepreneur,
Yes.
being that nonprofit organization. There's
And
a
if you
purpose.
if you just doing it really for financial gain, you're gonna tap out soon. Because like I tell often people, having that salon 17 years, it's not an easy journey, and it's not for you to give up.
No.
You know, some people tap into stuff, it ain't moving the way they gonna move. It's supposed to move, or they looking at other people's success or other people's journey and think that it's supposed to go fast. But sometimes you're not able to handle
You're not able to
if it's
handle
gonna go back. It took a lot of maturity
Yes.
for me to be where I am now with Spice Diva's Beauty Bar. Why did I start Spice Diva's Beauty Bar? Because it's a well kept ministry.
Yes.
That's what we keep it. We say about it in the salon. Shout out to Mocha. She always said it's like a hub.
Yep.
She said it's like a secret society hub, because a person could come in there and feel bad, feel down in their spirit, feel this and that. Then before you know it, we in there talking. We don't separate in
Yes.
there. We don't separate. Now we talk about the world things, but we talk about God mostly. You know, when you walk in there, you know where the foundation is at Spice Diva's Beauty Bar. Some people say, oh, that's your ministry. That's a ministry. Yes, it is. I'm going to give it over to God. God, you blessed me with 15, 16 more years. I'm going to get it's yours.
It's yours.
It's yours.
It's yours.
That's the only reason those doors stay open for 17 years. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do, you know how many families it has blessed.
And you know how many people started with you
oh, Lord.
and they're not there?
Yes.
Because everybody was not given that gift.
Yeah.
And if you're not gifted in an area,
Yeah.
then it's an issue. But like you say, you want to give up.
Yeah.
And if you can give up, then it's not your purpose.
Yeah.
Because you can't give up on your purpose.
You can't give up on
You cannot give up on your
They
purpose.
say Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans that
Yeah.
I have for you.
And him knowing the plans, knowing what he put inside of you.
Yeah.
Knowing that he gave you every opportunity and every ability to be in it and in it for the long term.
Yes. Yes.
Because you
yes.
know there's a lot of people that are here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're 100% in their business today, and tomorrow they don't even want to do business.
Yes.
And understanding where it comes from. But then there's some of us who, no matter how many times you try to quit, God didn't let you quit. How many times you say, I am not doing this?
That's many a times, Minister Hales, is many a times I wanted to quit on a lot of things. But he said, you're not quitting.
You're not quitting.
You're not quitting. I didn't build you to be quit. I gave you this vision. I gave you this plan. We heard in coming here I listen to a guy to motivate me all the time when I do the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
E.T. Shout out E.T. Eric Thomas. I was listening to something he said is a formula. It's hope, faith, and love.
Mm-hmm.
You got to activate all of them. Hope. People think hope is wish, but it's really not a wish. It's really not a wish.
It's not
hope,
a wish.
faith, and love.
Yeah.
That's the formula.
And that's your why.
Yeah.
That's your why.
That's your why.
Your why is, I love for people to come in one way and go out another.
Yeah.
I love to be the reason somebody love themselves one more day.
Yeah.
I love that I gave somebody an opportunity to change their life, which changed their family, which changes the generation, which changes the next generation.
Yeah.
I love to be used by God.
Yeah.
So then when you understand your why is, I want to please God.
Yeah.
The money gonna come.
The money gonna come. Yeah.
The business is gonna come.
Yeah.
The clients are gonna come. But I just want to make sure that I am pleasing God.
And I'm in the right position, in the right angle, the right position, the right purpose. I'm all in that one thing. And that's another thing. Tell us about you. I know we got to go to break soon, but I want to, because you coming back, we're going to be on segment 3, but I want to know, I know what motivated you to do the journals. Like you said, you did not grow up in the church sector. But what moment, what situation, or at what moment made you convert? If you could think back, what made you say, I can't do this without God?
For me, and if anybody in my family is watching, they're going to agree.
Yeah.
I was always just Tasha. I was always Tasha.
Yeah.
And it was always, that's how I go for everybody else, but that's Tasha.
Yeah.
And, I was just always set apart.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
What that's Tasha? Tasha is strong.
Tasha gonna do whatever she wanna do. Tasha gonna fight you.
Tasha the diva.
Yes, it's always. If there's a 1 in a million chance, it'll probably be Tasha.
Okay.
If there's an opportunity and they're like, that normally don't happen, it'll happen to Tasha.
Okay.
And I can remember as a little girl when we did attend church. No discredit to my family. That's just who we were.
Yeah.
When we did attend church, every single time the song "This Little Light of Mine," I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey, girl, you about to bring my grandma
and
back in here.
A little girl,
you about to bring my grandma in here.
I loved that song.
Yeah.
And I never understood what it was saying.
Yeah.
But I thought it was just like, a little light you keep in your pocket, a little flashlight something.
Yeah.
But in actuality, God was showing me early, I've placed something inside of you. So it's so funny. I'll go places and I'll be like, I'm gonna just sit in the back. Yeah. And then they're like, no, come on. And I'm like, no.
That's his
I've never wanted the mic.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to be in front of people. I like to make sure everybody else is good.
Oh, you take care of people.
I'm a
caregiver.
I'm a caregiver.
Pleasing
I'm a nurturer.
people, yeah.
I want to build you up. I want to pull out of you what it is that's inside of you.
Yeah.
I want to do those things.
Okay.
I never want to be in the limelight.
Okay.
I never want the mic. And anybody who goes to Household of Faith, Family Worship Church
Okay.
International would not believe that.
Shout out.
But I never wanted that.
Yes.
I am the person. I'm a networker. I'm a connector. You call me and say, I need somebody to paint some circles on my ceiling. And I'm like, I know somebody.
Yeah.
I need somebody to help me tutor my dog. I know somebody. That's me. And I'm going to connect you. I'm good at that.
Yeah. Let me tell you. It makes me laugh. I'm laughing because that's what people call me. They call me the plug.
Yeah.
You gonna plug somebody to somebody else.
Do it. And God is like, okay, now I need you to come in the front. And I'm like, no, God, maybe not.
Okay.
But then a couple of years ago, he reminded me, this little light of mine, this God in me, I'm going to let it shine.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. And I'll be in rooms and people don't know that I'm a minister. I don't wear that on my sleeve like I'm still getting used to that title, although it's been years.
Yeah.
I don't wear it on my sleeve, but I'll go in rooms and people be like, oh, wait, excuse me, excuse my French. And I'm saying, why you felt the need to say that to me?
Because you don't know who I am.
Because you don't know who I am. And I don't walk in a room like that.
Yeah.
I go into places and I'm like, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to sit on the side. And then somebody turn around and say to me, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And the shine is not about me.
Yeah.
I try to be a follower. It never worked.
Yeah.
I try to be quiet about things. It never worked.
Yeah.
You know, some people are like, you think you know everything. So for me, as I go,
with 'em.
I can go with you.
Oh,
I can go with him.
early. Okay.
And
okay.
it was just wanted to do.
It's amazing how a 15-year-old young mom. My grandmother raised me, and I went to church with my grandmother, but because of what was put in me already,
Yep.
And I can recall me getting baptized one time. I was by myself. I was trying to take off, but the people wouldn't let me take off. So Walgreens was right for one. So they wouldn't let me take off. So I was there. I was 17 years old. I never forget that. But I hear you because there was something always in me that yearned that thing for God, even if I was not brought to church.
No.
It was something that yearned something. And I used to say things like, God, if you let this happen, I'm gonna do this. I didn't know who I was talking to at the time. I didn't even it wasn't God. I was just saying, if this happens, I'm gonna do this. God, I'm gonna do this, or whoever, high being, whatever, I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do it.
So to have that in you at young, and
That
for you to say that pulling
and not
that,
even understand
this little
it.
light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine
Everywhere I go.
everywhere I go.
And Pastor Tyra, one of my mentors, shout out Pastor Tyra.
Yeah, Pastor Tyra, love you.
She
That's my
is
girl.
one of my pushers
Oh yeah.
because she's like, you got too much to not use it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I just want to help. I just want
Yeah.
to be in the background.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, we're not
No.
doing that.
No.
And just to have those people pouring into me,
Yeah.
because again, I'm in ministry by myself.
Yeah.
You look around and they got families and generations
Yeah.
and the mom and a dad and a
Yeah.
grandfather and a grandmother and aunts and
Yeah.
uncles, and it's just me.
Yeah.
So having those people pour into me makes me want to pour into somebody else.
Yeah.
But I can't pour
And
if
then
I don't know.
I heard while you was talking to you, like you will leave a legacy for
Yes.
the up and coming kids, your up and coming family members.
Yes.
And we pour, and that's where the foundation comes from. You know, I'm
But it
surprised
has to
they're not
come from somewhere.
signaling us. But we're gonna take a break. Minister Latasha Hales is not going nowhere. We want y'all to stay tuned. You're gonna know how you can actually get the tools that you need to help with your devotional as well as your Christianity and things. I'm really excited about you being on the couch today. Don't go nowhere. We on episode 57. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva in the building. And you know when I say RedLip Talk Podcast, you know what we're supposed to do, right? You're tuned into RedLip Talk Podcast, and don't you go nowhere. Mwah! Yeah, she been watching.
Bethesda House of Prayer. Bethesda is a church for non-traditional worshipers, a church designed for those who love God's Word. Would you like to attend a church where believers and non-believers can choose to worship together? A church where cultural differences does not get in the way of God's message. We invite you to be our special guest. Our services begin 9 a.m. on Sunday, located at 7601 West Bank Expressway, Suite B, Marrero, Louisiana. For more information, contact us at 504-348-0132.
Hello, everybody. I am author Vanessa J. Ross, and you are tuning into RedLip Podcast.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, the host of RedLip Talk podcast. Check me out every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Where do I begin? We have so many amazing guests, from politicians, gospel artists, barbers, beauticians, entrepreneurs, and so much more. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, definitely tune in so you can see what we're doing every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Mwah!
The marketing diva. RedLip Divas, the marketing diva. RedLip Divas, the marketing diva. I think we're coming back now, girl. Welcome back to RedLip Talk Podcast. We are really enjoying this new jingle. Me and Minister Tasha, she said, that's you. That's that energy. That's that high energy. So I'm excited about that. But we have Minister Latasha Hales on the couch with us today. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning into episode 57, where she's giving the tools and knowledge. If you're feeling weary in your spirit, if you're feeling like you don't know where to go as far as your Christianity, if you are a Christian and you're feeling weak, you're pouring into other people and you need something to uplift you, or if you're a business and you don't know how to separate on how to bring your Christianity into business, she gave you a tool for that too. She have a 30-day The Purpose-Filled Boss, 14-day healing devotional and prayer journal, and also a 21-day of increasing your faith devotional and prayer journal. We're in the month of June, and that's usually when people reset.
Yes.
So that's a good tool for that. If you could tell us, Minister Hale, where we can find you at, and if you want to go over your books one more time to see exactly, where they can get your books from, you're welcome to do that.
Definitely. All 3 books are on Amazon. You can just pull up Latasha Hales, Hales, on Amazon, and all 3 books will come up on Amazon. I urge all who are business women, who are looking to be business women, but don't want to put down your walk, don't want to put down your Christian walk. Yeah. I urge you to get the Purpose-Filled Boss. If you or someone going through a healing and you just need that extra tool, I urge you all to get that. And if you are just trying to, okay, I've been in this spot for a long time. It's now time for me to level up in my faith. I urge you to get the 21 Days of Faith. It is specifically made to push you to the next level. It's specifically made to give you everything you need to get to that next level. Now, it is not designed to be the end of it. It's not designed to be the end of it, but it's definitely designed to push you. As I say, you can find all of the books on Amazon. This Sunday, June 30th, 3 to 6 p.m., I'm hosting a pop-up shop at Miracles Event Hall, 3101 Bruxelles Street.
Do you have a flyer?
I do have a flyer. I was still creating the flyer this morning.
That's okay.
Updating the flyer. We have over 20 vendors.
Okay.
But you will be able to purchase the books on site.
Okay.
And just come and love on each other and
I want to
fellowship.
be a part of that. You finished with your vendors?
I mean, we'll
make some space for me. Okay, make some space for me.
But just wanting to make sure that we are uplifting each other. My circle may not be your circle, but my circle needs what you offer. Not always coveting your friends, like you can only buy stuff from me. No, I want, like Pastor Tyra always says, and I know she was going to be like, girl, why do you keep saying that?
No,
Pastor Tyra always says,
I love Pastor Tyra.
I want my smart friends around me. I want my friends, I want everybody to win. It is my desire that everybody wins. And that is the purpose of these books, so everybody can win. Nobody feels left out or overlooked. Even in each of the journals, okay, some people say, I don't really know how to pray. you know what? I covered that for you too. I done created some prayers that you can pray over yourself and pray over your business and pray to help increase your faith. It gives you tools. It gives you confessions and affirmations. It gives you questions. Okay, now that you know this,
I'm looking
now
at
what?
your affirmation. I'm about to read them. That's what
It
I
gives
love
you
this.
all of these things that you need
Yes.
that sometimes you just can't think of.
Yeah.
So if I have it, why not give it?
Why not
If God has given it to me, he didn't give it to me to hold it. He gave it to me to share.
Just let a light of mine.
I gotta let it shine because he gave it to me.
Just let a light of
it
mine.
has nothing to do with me. And anybody who knows me, I'm a talker.
Yeah.
I'm not a writer.
Yeah.
But God gave me all of these things, and I'm like, okay, God, you want me to get this to somebody? He said, no, I want you to use this.
Yeah.
I'm ready to help somebody else, get it out because that's not who I am, but it's who God is, and God knew he can trust me with it. He knew I wasn't gonna hold it because soon as you tell me, God, I'm gonna tell somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not holding nothing. If he whatever he blessed me with, I got to tell somebody. And when he gave me all of this, and I reached out to some women who I know are Christian women and know are business owners and bosses in their world, and they were like, sometimes you just don't know how to mix it.
Yeah.
But if you go back into the Bible, in Proverbs 31 in the book, it talks about how she rises up early and delegates tasks. That's a boss. She makes sure that her husband is taken care of. She sells her land. That's business. When
That's
you look at
entrepreneurs.
that's business.
Yeah.
So how can we say we can't have God and business together?
Yeah.
When he gave us a whole chapter about how to be that Christian woman in business.
Yeah.
So just giving you that opportunity, giving you some things to think about, giving you some challenges, giving you some affirmations, giving you an opportunity to ask God some questions.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, a lot of people are like, you don't question God.
Yeah.
Well, the Bible said ask.
Yeah.
I think that means it's a question.
Yeah, asking to be given to you.
So-
Knock, the doors will be open.
So I can
you got
ask
to
the question.
Yeah.
I don't understand. God, what is this? God, show me this. And it gives you, okay, now what? Okay, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Where do I go now? How do I change this now?
Yeah.
And then it gives you an opportunity to give it to somebody else.
To give it to someone
To
else.
share with somebody else. Because once you're changed, our job is to reach back.
Others. Yeah. And bless others. And you get more blessings with actually giving than receiving. I wanted to go into your book because it somebody came up to me as far as who this needs to go to. This 14-day healing devotion and prayer journal. So is this for like healing in the body? Is this healing in the mind? What type of healing?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Healing in your relationship.
Yeah.
Healing in your family.
Yeah.
Healing in your mind, your spirit, your
Yeah.
body, your emotions.
Yeah.
All of the above.
All of the above.
It covers all of the above.
Yeah.
We don't ever want to be so limited. And I
Yeah.
think sometimes in our Christian walk, we become limited.
Yeah.
But it's designed that, okay, I may not need it for a couple of years, but I can go back.
Yeah.
And I may not know what to pray, but you know what? I got some prayers in there.
Yeah.
And I got an opportunity to write, okay, tell God what's on your heart.
Yeah.
Tell God what it is that you need.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you need.
Yeah.
And if I only give it to you one way, then I'm going to miss something.
Yeah.
And then I did a disservice to whoever gets it. So it's all of the above.
I like, in here, you have Jeremiah 17 and 14. It says, heal me, Lord, and I'll be healed. Save me, and I'll be saved. For you are my heart's desires. This another area that I really loved. It's daily affirmations. I am fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. Number 2, God wants me healed, and so do I. Number 3, every part of my body function like God designed it to function. Lord Jesus. Number 4, I deserve to be healed, healthy, whole, strong. Number 5, my body and my health are a gift from God. Number 6, my mind is sharp and my emotions are settled. That's the mental. Number 7, God has a plan for my health and healing. Number 8, my body is fully restored. Number 9, I am healed mentally, physically, and emotionally. And number 10, I am grateful for my blessing of good health. That's some affirmations.
And that's something
That's some
you
affirmations.
say to you.
Yeah.
You say
That's
to
some
you because
affirmation.
you hear your voice first.
Yeah. Because
You
life
say
and
it to
death
you.
is in the power of the tongue. We just was hearing earlier today on when we was listening to saying, when we talk about all the trauma, I'm going to say how I took it in. When we talk about all the trauma and the things that we had in our life way back then, it's like we doing resuscitation and we regurgitating all that stuff, all those mixed emotions, all those feelings, all that stuff is coming back because guess what? We have the power and dominion in our mouths to we reacting all the bad
you're reactivating
things.
it all over again.
Reactivating, that's the word.
But then-
reactivating all the stuff way back into you.
And back to the journals.
Yeah.
So then what do I say? Because I've been saying that so long. What do I say?
I've been talking about it for so long.
So what do I say?
And I've been saying that, you know what's funny about Christians, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. Why Christians always think we got to be in a battle to live a good life?
Yeah.
Every time you live, now we do go through things.
Yes.
But why every time, oh, woe me, oh, I'm going through this, oh.
'Cause we don't know what
sometimes
else
I got
to
to chin
say.
check myself.
We don't know what else to say.
I gotta chin check myself. Just because you're a person of God don't mean you have to create a battle with someone else. Just because you're a person of God, oh, they the enemy, you God. I gotta create a battle with you. They may know God too.
Yeah.
They may have a Christian. They may know God. Don't nobody know God more than another unless you can spend more time with them than somebody else.
But
But
that
if
don't mean
he
you know
said,
him.
"This my child and this my child," we both his children. I don't care if we shape different. The books. I don't care if you bigger, you smaller. I don't care if you going through this or you have more things in your life you went through, and I have less things in my life I went through. That don't make me more of a Christian than you.
And we've been saying the wrong things for so long.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people want different.
Yeah.
But they just don't know what to do. And I don't even it starts.
Yeah.
And you say it and you say it and you say it until you see it.
Come on.
But if I don't know what to say, I will revert back to the old things that I've been saying.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody helping me.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'ma always be broke.
Yeah.
I'm broke as a joke.
Oh Lord Jesus.
My business ain't gonna because
Oh, Lord
people don't.
Jesus. And it's not time right now. That's the number one thing Christians say. But guess what we heard in the call today? The number one thing they say is not time now. But some people don't understand when you truly convey stuff right now and you don't have to wait because he's our Father. And we can ask anything that is that we want. Now, if he gonna grant it to us, it's because he want to grant it. But if he don't want to grant it, yeah.
In the 21 days of increasing your faith, you know, some people say, oh, he's a good father. But if you didn't have a good father figure, you don't even understand what that says. Oh, he's a provider. But if you've never had somebody provide, he's my he's my vindicator.
Yeah.
Because when people are coming against you and you have no idea why, you know, I had somebody tell me it's not you.
Yeah.
It's what they see in you.
Yeah.
It's the light, this little light of mine.
Yeah.
But then if I don't understand what a vindicator is, if I don't understand that, I ain't got to say a word.
Yeah, come on now.
I ain't got to say a word.
Come on now.
But until I know what that means, I can repeat it. He's not all in all. And what does that mean?
Yeah, what you saying right now? That I have to say real about. Shout out to my aunt. She's here in the with us on today. But that's her favorite, all the way from Houston, Texas. But that's how my auntie Janice Burrell. I want to say that. But she always tell me, and I've learned from over the years because I was always quick to want to pop off at that mouth. And over the years, she's taught me that you have to be solid in something. Some things you can't always be ready to pop off your mouth because it's really not your battle. Sometimes you can't be ready to, and that used to be me all the time, ready to pop off at the mouth, ready to say something back. That's because that's my person. You know,
Right.
But I'm learning as I got older that okay, God might say, you don't even need to do that.
And
you
what
know?
they say, he hit harder than me.
Yeah.
And he gonna handle it better
Sick
than
him,
me.
Holy Spirit. Sick him.
Yeah. He
Sick
gonna
him, Holy
handle it
Spirit.
better than me.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
heard they
handle it
sick
and
him,
I'm gonna
Holy
handle
Spirit.
it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm 10 times out of 10, I'm
Yeah.
gonna handle it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's going to handle it better.
Yes, yeah. So again, how can they get in touch? Y'all see all this amazing tools. I keep calling it tools. I don't know why. I just keep hearing
It is
tools.
tools.
I keep hearing tools. How again they can go to Amazon and get
You
it?
can go to Amazon. You can put in Latasha Hales. All 3 books will come.
Okay.
You can email me at latashahales@yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Sunday, June 30th, 3 to 6 p.m. I'll be in person at Miracles Hall for a pop-up shop.
Okay.
You can purchase the books there.
Yeah.
And I'm available.
So Sunday say that again.
Sunday, June 30th, this
Uh-huh.
Sunday, 3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Miracles Event Hall at 3101 Bruxell Street.
Bruxell Street. Where is that?
In
West Main?
Gentilly.
That's
It's in Gentilly.
Okay.
In Gentilly, right behind the Popeyes on Gentilly. That's how
Okay.
everybody know it.
Okay.
But there will be books available on hand. But yeah, just and even latashahales@yahoo.com for anything.
Yeah.
For coaching. I like to help people who are starting their business.
Yeah.
Help them create.
What about
those
books?
things.
Because I've been had a book in me. I'm so serious, and I have it. Everybody help. I never put. God forgive me, because I've been supposed to be pushing it, and I never did. I never was supposed to. But what about helping people who want to do books?
I
Can you provide that?
I can provide that.
Okay.
Anybody who know me know if you need help with something, I could provide it.
Okay.
You need help with something, I could
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
Because what we have to keep remembering is God doing it.
Yes.
He's just using you.
Yes.
You're really not doing this.
Yes.
And the book inside of you is God's book.
Yes.
And I told it to an individual, I hope she's watching on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. If you are okay with standing before God telling him that you didn't have time to do what he
Lord,
called
don't
you to do,
me that. Don't do
then
me that.
I mean, you
'Cause
be
it's
strong
almost like you
that.
talking to me right now. Because he keep telling me. I think I told you about this book, huh, AT? He keep telling me about the book. I even put certain people that he want them to write about. I'm gonna have to add you to it. He wants certain people to
you
add it, so it's a
strong
collaborate. It's a promotion. It's
If
a
you strong enough to stand before God and tell him
Oh,
you didn't have,
Lord, don't do me
I didn't
this.
have time to do
don't
what you
do me
asked me
this.
to do.
Don't do me this.
I'm just
Don't do me
saying.
this.
Because let me tell you, this was completed
Yeah.
1 year before I told anybody.
Okay.
All of this was completed 1 year before I said anything
My Lord.
to anybody.
My Lord.
Because I kept saying, God, this is not who I am. I'm not a writer. I'm a talker.
Yeah.
I talk. I speak.
Yeah.
I
But
talk
this
all the
birth-
time.
But
But
this
this came from...
this Bert you're talking and vice versa. Is all here we go separating it, right?
Here we go separating
Okay.
it because, anybody who knows me knows that God is the main source in my life.
Yeah.
But then, okay, yeah, it's part of my business.
Yeah.
It's part of my business. Of
Yeah.
course it's part of my business.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to keep it all to myself.
Yeah.
I let God get the shine. And he was
Yeah.
like, no, we gonna do this together.
Thank you.
And we are gonna walk this out
Thank you.
together.
Thank
and
you.
just the amazingness of God to allow me out of all people.
Come on.
Tasha Cobbs has a song that says, it's hard to believe that you had a choice
Yeah.
and you chose me.
And you chose me.
It's hard to believe that you could have given this information to anybody.
And you chose me.
chose me. So
Thank you,
because
Lord.
you chose me,
Thank you, Lord.
I feel it is my job,
Yeah.
my plight to make sure that I give it to anybody that I can.
Thank you.
And on behalf of
Yeah.
many people who know me, Queen Wife Boss.
Yeah.
I
That's what they
want
call it,
to-
Queen Wife.
Queen Wife Boss.
Queen wife boss.
I want to bless you with each of these.
Oh,
So you can have
thank
them,
you.
and when we meet again the next time I'm on the podcast, y'all heard that the next time I'm on the podcast.
Oh, she coming back. Oh, she
when
definitely
her
coming
book
back.
is finished.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you have the tools that you need to do what it is that God is calling
Oh,
you to do.
thank you.
Because I
Thank
know
you,
that
Tasha.
nothing happens by chance.
Yeah.
Nothing happens by accident. God
Yes.
is too big for accidents.
Thank you.
But I also understand that it's so much bigger than us.
Yes.
And I want to make sure that wherever I am leaving a blessing.
Oh, this blesses my heart. Thank you so much. I can take it all the books, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all, look, y'all have to go to Amazon. I get them all. And guess what? I'm gonna be speaking on what they're doing for my life on
Definitely.
the podcast. I really
Definitely.
am. I'm looking at it, and I see the other one. I'm really looking at the one that says this one right here is something about this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. The 14-day healing devotion and prayer journal is something about this one.
Because think about it. When you're standing in the gaps for somebody,
Yeah.
you're so focused on standing in the gap, sometimes you don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So you need that assistance, that tool,
Yeah.
to help stand in the gap for somebody.
Yeah.
So it may not be a journey for you. It may be a journey for you standing in the gap for somebody.
Yeah.
It may be something you'll need eventually,
Yeah.
but you already got those tools in your
got these
toolbox. So soon as it come up, you're like, I got my tools.
I got my tools.
So,
yeah,
definitely.
we created this the toolbox.
That's a toolbox in
These are
itself.
the toolbox. These are the toolbox in itself. Thank you
itself.
so much. So now we're gonna go into our takeaways. You know we do our takeaways, right? You know you watch the show. You know what takeaways. So takeaways are brought to you by Spice Diva's Beauty Bar, and we do the takeaways. I usually be nice and let my guests go first. So if there's anything at all, I know they've taken away so much. You've given so much and poured out so much on a podcast on today, and I'm very, very grateful for it because you don't know who's behind that camera that
Yes.
really, really needs it. Yeah, and then you don't know who's gonna see it again and again and again and again, who really, really needs it. So looking into the camera, if you want for somebody to take away something, what would it be for them to take away right now from this show?
The takeaway for today is start. Whatever it is God is calling you to do, start. You may not know, you may not understand, you may not feel worthy or qualified. Start. Whatever it is that you need from God, start. Start. Just start. Find you the tools you need to start. It is hard, yes. You will be weary, yes. People will leave, yes. You'll want to give up, yes. But start. You have to start. You have to. The old folks say you take one step and he'll take the rest. But if you're scared to take that one step, start writing.
Yes.
Start writing.
Yes, you talking to me. I know you talking to me.
Start. You want that business? Start that business plan. If you have nothing else, get your logo.
Yeah.
Get your logo.
Yeah.
Get your mission
EIN,
statement.
that's free.
Get something. Start. And I want to be an avenue for those who don't know, because you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
There's too many resources to not start.
Yes.
And once you start one thing, it goes to the next thing and to the next thing, and you have no idea where you will be this time next year.
Wow. I love it. That was beautiful. That's a takeaway. She said start. We want you to start. Again, you never know where you're going to be this time next year. So right now, start. If he's giving you, when you were talking, I thought about what I heard in the car about the takeaway about you are a child of God. You are a child of God. He owns everything. You are a child of God. So anything that it is you need, call it out to him and he gonna provide. It's almost like your children, you know, when they're your child, so they feel like they have access to everything that you have. I see it all the time with my daughter and my son. Everything that I have, they feel like they just inherited it. So if we's God child, if you a child of God, it's our right to inherit, and he own everything. He own everything. But some of us don't get it.
He can't fail.
He can't fail.
So if he's my partner,
yeah, I'm not gonna fail.
I can't fail. I can't fail. But if he's not my partner,
yeah,
I can possibly fail.
I
But him as
it.
my partner,
I love it.
God cannot fail.
Yes.
So why not make him your business partner?
Yeah.
Why not make him a part of your business plan?
Yeah.
He cannot fail. So as my partner,
yes.
if we're standing together,
yeah,
I can't fall. You're not going to let me fall.
Yes.
So as God is your business partner, he can't fail, so you can't fail.
Yeah.
You
I
can't.
love it. I love it. I love it. That's two things we left you with. That's two things that Minister Hales left you with. Start now. Start now. You can't fail. And remember, activating your mind. Don't let this catch you a month from now, a year from now. You are a child of God. You are his child, so you can activate all the things in your life. Another thing before we go, I often like to talk about that. Going into, definitely, if you want to download, if you want to re-listen to this, listen to it again. We ask all our viewers and followers to download the NOTN app in your Google Play or Apple Store for free today. So you can hear a 24-hour podcast, music, and more. You can listen to the Red Lip Talk podcast weekdays at 1 p.m. You can listen to it whenever you want when you have the app, the New Orleans Talk Network app. Follow us on YouTube, guys. Make sure you subscribe to us. Follow us on YouTube at New Orleans Talk Network to help our page grow by subscribing to our channel. Click the notification bell to start up to stay up to date. To stay up to date with Red Lip Talk podcast. If you want to donate to our platform, if you want to become a sponsor to our platform, you can go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com donation. And I would like to thank all our sponsors, the people that constantly sponsor, everybody that's been on the podcast. Once you come on the podcast, you automatically is a sponsor. Mm-hmm. If you have your flyer and you want to push the flyer for the 30th, mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I would have a podcast before then. Yeah, this Sunday. Mm-mm. No, I'm not gonna have it because it's gonna be after. Man. But if you automatically come on a podcast, you have anything that you want to promote, we will do it. We will definitely put your flyer up there. But I just thank you for being on here. I thank you for my toolbox that I have. This is Minister Latasha Hale, and she has these amazing books, amazing toolbox. Y'all go get it. Make sure you get it on Amazon, and definitely we're excited and we're happy about this show on today. You are tuned into, don't forget about us next Monday at 1 p.m. This your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and you're tuned into Red Lip Talk podcast. Mwah.